It's the Pistons to start out. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Russell Westbrook out there with Dumars. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Andrew. Wiggins. And it's Davis in at the 4.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals. But he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Atlanta. Takes a 3. Pistons keep it alive. The kick out to Dumars. Back to Whiteside. He feeds it to Dumars. Hits the target from 18 feet. Dumars got his first basket of the night. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The basket to Bosh. It's Hill on the wing. He kicks it to Iverson. Pass to Bosh. The feed to Hill. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wiggins kicks to Whiteside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Left side, Westbrook. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. All alone, and it's Hill with the jam.
Great pass by Bosh there.
Detroit leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Dumars. Davis sets a screen. And Dumars with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Dumars got 5.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Hamilton. Detroit with the rebound. And Dumars gets it to go. He's got 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
For the Hawks, Jordan, he's checked in from Mutombo. Young comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Mike Conley in for Allen Iverson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Weber, he's checked in for Whiteside. Wiggins kicks to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg. He did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkie won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it worked well for the Hawks. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from a charity strike. Elliott's checked in for Hill. And then for Detroit, Okafor's checked in, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Wiggins.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Davis. Smith dishes to Weber. That drops. Weber's got his first bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Pistons leading by 9.
And guys, one thing you sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner if Mike Conley's on your roster.
Davis drives in. It's Dumar's on the way. Okafor, high post. 5 on the clock. Here's Weber. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That is good. Elliott's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, they're up towards the bottom of the league there. Last season, they only shot about 70%.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked, really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Hornacek with it. Jordan the pass to Anderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Anderson's got his first basket. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Pistons, Anthony Davis is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Fox in at the 3 slot. Here's Wells. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that. Oh!
That aspect.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tumbo is checked in for Steven Adams. Hill comes in, and Iverson's subbed in for Anderson.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And that one's good by Bosch.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Allen Iverson. Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 9.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate, and that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Atlanta making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Dumars, he's checked in for Fox. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Conley kicks to Iverson. Inside. And stolen by Whiteside. For the finish. And finished off by Westbrook.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Mutombo sets a screen. The drive by Iverson. Mutombo dishes to Bosh. Iverson against Dumars. To halt the run. And it's Iverson missing.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing. Allen Iverson, I always felt, was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And the Pistons making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Weber comes in for Davis. J.R. Smith's checked in for Wiggins. Davis is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Bosh kicks to Hill. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Here's Dumars. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Smith wide open. He fires. Here's Okafor. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Hill.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Nice shot by Smith.
and just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Conley into the lane. Mutombo passes to Hill. Back to Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Mutombo. Young comes in for Chris Bosh. Elliott's checked in for Hill. And Hamilton subbed in for Iverson. That's a 2 from Smith. And he nails the jumper. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
For 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And now the third quarter about to get going.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 15 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
They've got Hill. Allen Iverson out there with Richard Hamilton. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that one's good. Westbrook.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Iverson again. It's Westbrook. And Whiteside sends it back.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Westbrook against Iverson. Another shot. And it's Westbrook laying it in. And now it's a 9-point Piston lead.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had 1 scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
Westbrook against Iverson. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
For the Hawks, Steven Adams comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Hornacek in for Iverson. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Wells is checked in for Mutombo. And it's Anderson in for Richard Hamilton. Fox, he's checked in for Detroit. Double team on Westbrook. And it's blocked by Adams.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go.